morning. Hello. Hi there. Hey there. Welcome. It's time for practice. We are just at the last, few days of 2021, and I'm looking forward to this weekend and the holidays, not so much because it's a big celebration here, but because it means that I'll have Albert home for a few days and it's snowing here. It snowed a couple inches last night. We got, I don't know, maybe about 6, 7 inches last night. And now we've got some wintry mix coming down, and I'm really looking forward to just a few days of total rest. I'm going to do a little work today. I'm going to do a little work tomorrow, but I plan to spend Saturday and Sunday reading. And I actually was given two books. One is a book that was written by a friend, and she is about to start shopping it around to publishers. So I get the privilege of being one of the first people to read it. And then the second is a book that another friend sent to me, which looks incredible. A big, thick book all about kind of ancient primordial religious practices that were like proto religion that then later became all of the different branches of world religions. And I'm really excited to read that research. And it's very goddess oriented. I can't remember the title of it right now, and I can't tell you the name of the first one. So just know I'm going to be reading two secret books this weekend. And I'm so excited about having that time. I hope whatever you do for the holidays makes you really happy, whether that's just observing some time off with family and friends, or whether that's actually doing a big old fashioned celebration, whatever it is that makes you happy. Secret book club, says Molly. That's right. I'm in a super secret book club of one. It's so secret, I don't even know the name. Um, all right. So the dear mother, Linda let me know that yesterday out and about, she found a little bundle of oak moss and burned it and was like, oh, so happy to have that. Oh, this lighter. Maybe it'll work. No, I don't think it will. Let's get the other one. Let me yeet this lighter so that I stop trying to use a lighter that doesn't work. So Linda mentioned that she was out for a walk and she gathered some oak moss and burned it, and how happy she was to remember the beautiful smell of burning oak moss as incense. And we are going to be dedicating practice to Linda's mother today. So we'll talk about that in a minute. This other little bundle burning here. There we go. There is a silent stillness all around you. We float together high above the mountain. You and I are one. There is a silent stillness all around you. We float together high above the mountain. You and I are one. There is a silent stillness all around you. We float together high above the mountain. You and I are one. You and I are one. You and I are one. Yesterday's card was the angel, and I hope you were able to be an angel for someone. And I also hope that someone was an angel for you. My angel practice yesterday was that a client, long time, well beloved client of mine that I've been working with for over a decade, had asked me to send her a few stones, and I gathered them together and uh, sent them out. And then she sent me a note saying, "Okay, thank you so much." And how much did she owe me for the stones? And I said, "Let that be my gift." So that was my little on purpose angel act yesterday. And I hope you had a good one too. Our card today is the Sybil. Oh, and it's a beautiful card. How exciting. Think twice before sharing what you know with anyone except those who you know without question are already ready to hear it. And look at her beautiful card. She's got looks like a heron and a tiger and a strike of lightning, and um it's just like an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous card. And so true. When one shares the mysteries with someone who isn't ready, it not only can break the person, it can break the mysteries. The Sibyl has come back from her visionary journey and merged with a tiger, the animal that came to her in a vision. She has crafted a prophetic scroll for the crane to share with the people far and wide, but she is reluctant to experience their inevitable reactions after she completes the difficult task of trying to alert busy people to a new and better way of thinking, believing, and doing. The appearance of the Sibyl in your reading is a reminder of this fundamental question we all must face when we feel we've discovered a significant truth and we consider sharing our observation with others. It may be a secret we have learned about someone or something, or even about ourselves. It could be something less energetically charged, like a new way of approaching a task. To share or not to share? That is the question. As a reader, it's important to share with your clients or querents what you see in the reading. And at the same time, there will be things that sometimes you see that you know that they are not ready to hear, or that when you try to tell them, they actively reject. When you encounter such a moment in a divination for someone, the most important thing that you can do is to allow them the grace of learning it on their own. Not in a manipulative or controlling way, as withholding information from someone to make your own self more powerful. No, 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 no. That's never good. But rather, an awareness that perhaps you've broached the subject, you've tried to say to someone, there's going to be a much bigger challenge coming, or there's going to be something that crops up in your relationship that you're going to need to deal with. And that person might just fight back, saying, "No, I don't think so," or "That doesn't really resonate for me," or any number of things. And at that point, you have to just be willing to say, "Oh, okay. Well, you know, all a reading is a moment in time, and certainly there's always an opportunity to change one's fate. We are the queens of our own destiny. But just in case you need it, here's a little bit of guidance that might help should this or anything like it manifest. There are going to be times in a reading, even if you are the kind of reader, as I am, who refuses to predict death. There will be times you see in someone's reading that they are going to die. And knowing when it's right to speak to that and when it's not right to speak to that is something that can take practice and time. And it's also something that even if you're experienced, you might still wonder later, should I have said something? Perhaps you can find a way to rephrase it to say, well, it looks like there's some big attention needed to health matters. And don't waste any time seeking out a medical professional. Maybe you see something and you're not so sure. Does it mean death or does it mean rebirth and change? And then there are other times when somebody comes and they tell you, I already know I'm dying. I just want to know what I should do to make the rest of my life really, really good. And when you have that kind of a reading, you can go so deep. You can help that person forgive. You can help that person experience true compassion for themselves. You can help them make the most of the time they have left. There are going to be times as a Sibyl, as a prophetess, as a seer, as a reader, or even just as one who is a student of the mysteries, when there will be information you want to share about magic, about something you did. I did this spell and it worked. But there might be an apprehension in you. No, I shouldn't say so. And rightfully so, because sometimes excitement to share one's magic can bring about a fall from grace because the ego has taken hold. There are times when to share one's magic and to say that it worked will make you vulnerable to outside attack. At the very least, to dismissal. And that sting of dismissal of the truth of your magic can poison the well of the magic. So, this is why one of the 4 powers of the Sphinx is to know when to speak and when to keep the silence. And it's one of the core tenets that we embrace in our Sibylline training in the temple. Today, let's make sure to note what needs to be left unsaid and incubate good visions of it in our hearts, hold space for it in our own life path, but maybe not feel that we need to share absolutely everything with everyone. It's okay to be mysterious and magical. That's our short bit for today, if that's what you were here for. And now we're going to do our practice. We're going to start with 3 prostrations before the shrine. And let's take refuge. Namo Guru Be. I take refuge in the inner teacher. Namo Buddhaye. I take refuge in the great mother of compassion. Namo Dharmaye. I take refuge in the wisdom of the ages. Namo Sanghaye. I take refuge in the community of practitioners. And let's set our intention, a person, place, situation, or circumstance that will benefit from today's practice. And today we're holding Linda's mother, who's been in the ER since last night with a mysterious ailment. They keep trying to treat her for COVID, but she hasn't left her home in 2 years. And it would be very difficult for her to have contracted COVID by herself at home. So please send energy to Linda's mom and to Linda and whose name is also Linda, and to the rest of Linda's family so that they can see her through to getting the best possible care and help her through this rough patch. And let's recite the four immeasurables. May I be a source of loving kindness in this world and all worlds, bringing a generous heart to all my thoughts and doings. May I be a vehicle of compassion in this world and all worlds, ever mindful and aware of the tremendous suffering of others. May I be a brimming vessel of joy in this world and all worlds, delighting in the happiness of others as their suffering is alleviated. May I be a balance point of equanimity in this world and all worlds, seeing all as equals and all as deserving of goodness. I light this candle as a symbol of the enlightening Dharma way. May it shine brightly for the benefit of all beings. I light this incense as an offering to Guan Yin, she who hears the cries of the world, mother of all. Leave this. We're seeming to have incense issues. I have to empty out my incense burner and start over with fresh ash. Okay. The sticks need to just sort of sit exactly so. There we go. Let's see if that helps. Om Ahum. 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 Reverently, I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and virtual. I confess all my destructive actions accumulated since beginningless time, and rejoice in the meditation of all holy and ordinary beings. Please, Guan Yin, remain until the end of samsaric existence and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of others to the great enlightenment. 108 recitations of Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa for the one who holds all of our secrets safely. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. In a brief practice, Summoning Prosperity by Jamgon Mipam Rinpoche. Hung Choksum Sasum Choksum Sasum Nakdang Chakte Tu Tenyo Sishi Chayang Getsin Kun Dirku Dirdu Pelge Minu Bardeki Tashi Lexo Palbar Sho. Hum. By the power of the three jewels, of the mantras and jewels. Nope. Don't look again. The English version is getting me every time. Hum. By the power of mantras and mudras, of the three jewels and the three roots, may all the good omens, abundance, and prosperity of the animate and inanimate universe, both samsara and nirvana, be summoned and gathered here and expand without ever declining, so that the splendor of happiness, well-being, auspiciousness, and all that is good may blaze forth. Hung Chosum Sasum Napdang Chake Tu Tenyo Sishi Chayang Getsen Kun Dirku Dirdu Pelge Minu Par Deki Tashi Letso Palpar Sho. And now let's do 500 rounds of Om Mani Padme Hum. The card of discretion is the Sybil card. That's so true. Okay. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Padme Hum, Om Mani 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 Padme Hum. Hung Mani Padme 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 Hung Om Mani Padme Hung 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 Mani Padme Padme Hung Mani 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 Padme Hung Om mani padme hum, 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 om mani padme hum. Omani peme, 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 omani peme. Omani peme, 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 omani peme. Omani peme, 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 omani peme. Omani peme, 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 omani peme. Oh money pay me, woman 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 pay me. Round 3. Woman pay me, 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 woman pay me. Woman pay me, 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 round 4. Woman pay me, 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 woman. Woman pay me, 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 woman pay me. Woman pay me, 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 home. Last round, round 5. Woman pay me, 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 woman. Woman pay me, 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 woman pay me. Oh, woman pay me, 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 woman pay me. Woman pay me, 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 woman pay me.
And let's give thanks for our teachers. May all of my blessed teachers enjoy long, happy, healthy, productive lives and great support for their good works. May all beings benefit from their wisdom. May they enjoy a swift and happy rebirth. And long life prayer for Lama Dechen Yeshe Wangmo. Om Sosti. Through the powerful blessings of the immortal Pema Jungye and his consort, may the three secret qualities of the Dakini of supreme bliss, Yeshe Wangmo, be utterly stable. And may the light of her activities shine on the lotus groves of the teachings and of beings so that they blossom in radiant splendor. Let's dedicate the merit. May the merit of this practice and all of my activities be of endless benefit to all beings in all realms, beginningless and continuous. May all obstacles be overcome or suffering cease at the sound of liberation. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May we carry the essence of Guanyin in our hearts. Namo Guanxin Pusa. And we close with a bow to Guanyin, bow to one another, and a bow to the inner teacher. Wishing everyone a great day, a day of discretion. Be back tomorrow. Bye.